The first word is mitigate. Mitigate means to reduce the impact of something negative. For example, governments can introduce stricter pollution controls to mitigate the effects of climate change. Another example: additional funding can help mitigate the learning gap between students from different socioeconomic backgrounds. To make sure you get it, 2 more examples for you. Planting more trees in cities helps mitigate the heat island effect. To mitigate stress, I usually go for a run or take a short break from my work. Word number 2 on your list is inevitable. Inevitable is quite a common word and it means unavoidable or certain to happen. Let's look at some examples. If you eat too much, putting on weight is inevitable. The delay was inevitable, as we got stuck in traffic on our way home. Making mistakes is inevitable, but we can learn from them. Winter is inevitable, just make the most of the cold weather. Word number 3. Substantial. Substantial means large in amount or degree. It is best understood with examples. He was paid a substantial amount for his work. So we understand he was paid a lot. He made a substantial improvement after training hard for months. A huge or significant improvement. Buying the business is a substantial risk, as its profits have been dropping recently. So here we can see that substantial risk means a high risk. Next, the word plausible. It means believable and reasonable. For example, a plausible explanation. It means we can see the logic and believe it. A plausible plan. A plausible plan seems reasonable and viable. Online learning is a plausible alternative when schools are closed. It means logical and doable. Alleviate. Word 5. It means to ease or relieve a problem. For example, the doctor prescribed painkillers to alleviate his suffering. Regular exercise is one of the most effective ways to alleviate stress. And one more example. Improving public transport could alleviate congestion in major cities. Next, notably. Notable means especially, in particular. Look at the examples with me. The vaccine proved highly effective, notably in reducing hospital admissions. Public attitudes towards mental health have changed, notably among younger generations. My productivity drops in the afternoon, notably when I haven't slept well. Now, for the word predominantly. It means mainly, for the most part. The school is predominantly attended by local students, with only a small number of international applicants. Most students are local. The country's economy is predominantly driven by tourism and agriculture. The economy is dependent on mostly tourism and agriculture. Feasible is our next word. Feasible means possible and practical. Some examples. Some experts argue that banning private cars in city centers is a feasible way to reduce congestion. Daily exercise is a feasible habit for most people, if they schedule short sessions throughout the day. Word 9 is scarce. The meaning is limited in supply. During economic crises, jobs can become scarce, especially for young graduates. So, there are not many jobs. Skilled cybersecurity professionals are scarce, which creates a high demand in the job market. Affordable housing is scarce in major cities, driving many people to move further away from the city center. Now for the word, viable. Viable means capable of working successfully. Let's look at some examples. The first, cycling is a viable alternative to driving in cities with safe bike lanes. The second, Online learning has become a viable method of education, especially for working adults. And the final example, running every morning isn't viable for me, but evening workouts fit my schedule perfectly. The next word is enhance. Enhance means to improve or increase quality. Let's look at some examples. Software updates often include features that enhance the user experience. Strong customer service can greatly enhance a company's reputation. Regular physical activity can enhance both physical and mental well-being. Our next word is controversial. Controversial describes something causing debate or disagreement. The use of facial recognition technology remains highly controversial due to privacy concerns. The documentary became controversial after several experts questioned its accuracy. One controversial issue in my country is whether public transport should be free for everyone. Word 13 on our list is deteriorate. It means to become worse over time. Let's see the word in context. Without proper treatment, the patient's condition may deteriorate rapidly. Air quality continues to deteriorate in major cities due to increasing traffic. Standards in some schools have deteriorated due to staff shortages. Implication means importance or significance. For example, raising taxes has serious implications for both businesses and ordinary citizens. Misunderstanding the tone of an email can lead to unintended implications in the workplace. The final word for today's lesson is advocate. Advocate means publicly support a cause or idea. Here we look at the verb, though it can also be used for the word supporter. For example, he is an advocate of means he is a supporter of. But let's look at the verb in context. Doctors often advocate a balanced diet and regular exercise to prevent chronic diseases. Many employees advocate flexible working hours to improve work